Charlie Ashton from Wind River. I'm here at Mobile World Congress in the Ribbon Communications booth with my colleague Sanjay Bhatia from Ribbon Communications. I think it's well known now that virtualization promises significant savings and improved flexibility in the way that service providers build and operate their networks and deliver services. And one of the key factors that determines the performance of these virtualized services is the cloud management software that's known as the NFV infrastructure layer or the NFVi layer. Most NFVi software solutions are based on OpenStack, but OpenStack was designed for enterprise IT class data centers, and it doesn't really deliver the performance, the reliability, or the security that's required for carrier-grade networks. So OpenStack has to be hardened in order to let service providers really deliver on the promise of virtualization. Sanjay is going to show you in a minute and explain an analysis that Ribbon Communications did, which really looks at the performance aspects of OpenStack for carrier networks. They compared two different implementations of OpenStack running their virtualized advanced media software product. The two versions of OpenStack that they compared were, first of all, a vanilla standard open source distribution, which they just downloaded from the community. And then secondly, they compared it with the Titanium Cloud virtualization platform from Wind River, which uses an optimized, hardened version of OpenStack, which we at Wind River developed specifically for the needs of telco networks. So with that as a little bit of background, Sanjay, why don't you talk to us about the analysis that Ribbon Communications did and the results that you found when you did this comparison?
Sure, thank you so much, Charlie. So first of all, let me start by saying who Ribbon Communications is. We are, in the context of NFV solutions, we provide a whole bunch of virtual network functions, things like session border controllers and advanced media software are some of the examples of virtual network functions that we provide. As well as a VNF manager as part of the management and network orchestration layer of NFV. So with respect to the demonstration that Charlie referred to, what we did was we took an advanced media software virtual network function and we ran it on the Wind River Titanium cloud versus a vanilla OpenStack NFVi, and we compared the performance of the two. Basically what we did was we took and we applied real-time communications traffic or SIP sessions to the advanced media software, which does media interworking and transcoding. And so what we discovered very quickly was the Wind River Titanium environment was able to address the scaling of the capacity of the workload that was applied to the virtual network functions from an NFVi layer perspective in a much more graceful manner versus the vanilla OpenStack. What we saw was, in terms of performance, we saw the Wind River Titanium environment giving us almost a 15 times boost in performance in terms of how they handle the traffic. And so I think what Wind River Titanium does for us is it does things like provides accelerated V-switches, it provides a DPDK type of an environment and a whole bunch of other performance enhancing aspects to the NFVi layer. And what we found was when we ran our virtual network functions on that environment, we saw that clear boost in performance, whereas the vanilla OpenStack just couldn't handle the scaling of the traffic on that virtual network functions. So with that, Charlie, I think we have a joint white paper that we have written.
We do. So if you go to either the Wind River website or the Ribbon Communications website, you can download a white paper which explains the analysis that Ribbon Communications did. And interestingly, it goes into not only the technical aspects of this performance comparison, but it also explains how that 15x improvement in performance that Sanjay was talking about translates directly into a significant improvement in VM density, which basically means that the service provider has to buy far fewer servers in order to handle the same amount of traffic. So that translates directly then into both CapEx and OpEx savings for the service providers. Sanjay, thanks very much for the analysis that you did and for explaining this to us.
Absolutely, and Wind River is a great NFV ecosystem partner of ours, so we'd love to work with them, and we look forward to working together in the future.
And likewise, we certainly appreciate the collaboration. So thank you very much, Sanjay.
Thank you.